speech brief, but before we all walk across the stage and off to the rest of our lives, I'd like to stop and thank all of you. First, I'd like to extend my thanks to all the parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, mentors, and whoever else may be here tonight and who made it possible for all of us to be here tonight. Without your care, support, yes. Without your care, support, and encouragement, none of us would have been graduating high school. You've been behind us the whole way, and I know that every single one of us is eternally grateful. To our teachers and to our administrators, thank you. The words thank you do not even begin to express the great debt we owe to you. Each and every one of you is a saint for just enduring us, but you did so much more than that. You inspired us and you aided us. You challenged us and you nurtured us. Not only did you make it possible for us to be here tonight, but you made it possible for us to be who we are. Thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, thank you. I don't believe I'm alone when I say that I have been shaped and challenged by spending these 4 years with you. My life is forever better because of the time I've spent with all of you, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been real. But, fellow Spartans, here's the hard truth. This isn't the end, it's the beginning. If you ignore everything else I say tonight, please take that with you. I'm not saying that the achievement we solidify here tonight is without meaning. Quite the contrary, it is a momentous occasion. We have all worked hard to come to this point. Many have toiled long and hard to make it this far. So take the night off, have some fun, and revel in how far you've come. In just a minute, I'll finish up and I'll let the ceremony proceed. And within a few minutes, you'll be a high school graduate. But when you wake up tomorrow, the question will be staring you in the face. You graduated high school, what now? Many people go through life with a sense of misplaced nostalgia. They say things like, high school was one of the best times of my life. Don't be one of those people. In fact, forget high school. Forget TJ, forget tonight, forget this ceremony, and forget this speech. Nothing would bring me greater joy and your fellow graduates more honor than if each of you was to go out and live a life so remarkable these 4 years were merely a footnote. I love you all, but nothing would make me happier than to see each of you forget me. Tomorrow, when that question, what's next, is staring you in the face, stare right back and say, I'm going to lead a life of consequence. I'm going to do something that matters. I'm going to leave a legacy. For everything that's broken or wrong or abusive in this world, go out and change it. Don't make people proud of you, make them jealous of a life so fully lived and a potential so fully realized. Be so dedicated they can't beat you, so good they can't ignore you, and so impactful they can't forget you. I've loved the time we've spent together, but the time has come to leave it all behind, and to live a life that no one can forget. My fellow graduates, this is not a goodbye speech. It is a farewell speech. The two may sound the same, but they're not. To say goodbye is with finality. It is what you say to someone you'll never see again. When I say this is a farewell speech, I mean it. I'm telling you to go out into the world and fare well. And don't screw up on your speeches like that. Rather, don't fare well, but fare amazingly. Fare with style, fare with class, fare with honor, fare with distinction. Fare so greatly that those who came before you will bow their heads in respect, and those that come after you will look up in admiration. I don't know where tomorrow will lead you, nor do I know where the next 4 or 10 or 100 years will see you. But may you live with such fervor and such dedication that you will never be forgotten. This is not a goodbye speech because I will see some of you again. If not in person, then in newspaper headlines, on plaques and medals, in speeches and recognitions, and in history books. Your time at Thomas Jefferson High School is coming to an end, but your time as a human being has only just begun. Go out there, my friends and fellow Spartans, and may you fare well.